These two superstars are set to lock up for their respective teams as this six-man tag gets underway. 6 superstars, 2 teams, and let's face facts. We can see anything happen here.
Looking at the 6 competitors we have in the ring tonight, I think it's safe to say that we're entering dream match territory right now.
Drew McIntyre looking to squeeze his opponents like a set of bagpipes.
Byron, that metaphor was uglier than a pile of haggis.
He's trying to mangle his face here.
Drop kick. Beautiful.
Spine buster.
Drew McIntyre fans with some reason to worry here.
He's really going to need to create some space for himself.
I'm not going to go so far as to say he can't win this match, but things certainly aren't looking good for him right now. Ooh.
Six-man tag team matches have been a staple of competition since the early days of sports entertainment. 2 teams of 3 compete against one another under traditional tag team rules.
Strowman is getting ready here. Oh, look at Strowman with an elevated triangle here.
Nobody does it quite like him. That's borderline dirty, if you ask me.
Six-man tags can be fought under so many different types of stipulations. Teams can be part of a faction, where 3 superstars have aligned because of a common interest. The most crucial aspect to a 6-man tag team being successful is that trio's ability to act as one cohesive unit. 3 individuals working collectively at all times. He's got the shoulders down. And he kicks out.
Not quite.
A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle.
Plenty of force behind that strike. Oh, my God. Elias is such a determined competitor. Guys, how can you face off against a performer with such a hungry heart?
Oh, let's not beat around the bush. Elias is a terrible musician. He's also got an outrageous ego. If you can get under his skin about his lack of musical talent, you're halfway to a win already.
Fireman's carry. Going back to strategy about Elias, while I don't agree with Corey's sentiment about Elias' talent, Byron, would you say that heckling could work against WWE's most talented musician?
There is a
penny predicament. And you got a near fall out of it.
Wow, I am impressed.
So much force behind that powerbomb. Guys, can we take a second to appreciate the rising we've seen from Elias since he joined Monday Night Raw? Pretty good at NXT, but within months he's been a true max.
Oh, what a headbutt.
To think, I almost wrote him off earlier.
Uh-oh, this might be the end of Elias tonight.
Maybe not.
Michael excitedly pointed out Elias' resume, and I actually agree.
McIntyre looking to end this. I feel a little silly asking this, given that there is probably no good answer, but Corey, how do you beat Braun Strowman?
Well, you're right, Cole. That is a silly question because there's no blueprint when it comes to defeating a monster like Braun Strowman. The best advice I would give, I guess, is try to chop him down to size.
He slams him down with authority.
Lariat!
Byron, Corey suggests trying to chop Braun Strowman down to size as a possible strategy against the monster among men. What do you think? Would that strategy work against Strowman?
Well, it's certainly worth a shot. If you take out Strowman's legs, then it becomes a mat game. I mean, you're probably going to get crushed, but maybe not as badly.
He's looking to cripple him with that backbreaker. Looks like we're going to get the tag. And he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael.
Look at this.
He's going back to an old friend with that one.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Beautiful.
In off the tag. His shoulders are down. Plenty of fight left.
He isn't going to go away that easy. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
That slam put him in a bad way, guys.
He's not looking like himself here. And you know all three of the superstars he's up against won't back down at any point during this match.
It's hard to tell at this point, but perhaps the unpredictable nature of this match is too much for him to overcome.
Now look at that. I'd say that's getting some air.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Uh-oh. What an elbow drop. Can he finish the job?
Nobody gets up from that, Cole.
He executes an 8-pin attempt. Broken up, and the match continues.
Sickening thud as his body is driven to the mat.
There are times during a six-man tag match where the hostility between two teams overflows. The result is complete chaos, and all six superstars duke it out inside, and many times outside the ring. It's complete and total chaos. But if you want...
Big move coming.
Wait for it. Oh, boy, he is...
Wow, my God!
This one's over, guys.
Byron, you talked about the moment in six-man tag matches when all semblance of order breaks down. Many times the two teams are so determined to tear each other apart that they don't pay attention to who the legal person in the ring is or where the referee is in their 10 count. That's a huge mistake.
In the throes of battle, superstars lose their composure, and what was a six-man tag match breaks down into a Pier 6 brawl. And if you don't keep an eye on the referee's count, you could get counted out and be the reason your team loses the match. I can see Byron making that mistake and ruining it for everybody.
The Irishman has his Irish up.
And he hits a big-time drop kick. Almost just a... Oh, and he makes the tag.
That was a game changer right there, Michael.
The end may be near.
Executed drop kick.
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
Right to the back of the neck with the enziguri. I don't think I've seen a superstar more driven to succeed than Drew McIntyre. When he was released in 2014, McIntyre said he'd be back, and that's exactly what happened.
Oh, McIntyre really took a negative and turned it into a positive. Instead of feeling sorry for himself and blaming everybody else, he traveled the globe and made himself an even bigger star.
Going to the top, high risk.
Following up on what you two were saying about McIntyre's initial release, not only did he return with more fire and fans, he also came back in even better shape than before.
Yeah, McIntyre's always had a height advantage, but in his time away, he worked on his strength, conditioning, and added considerable power to his plate.
Drew back. Oh, what a headbutt.
This is his opportunity to win this.
Got the shoulders down.
He's a long way from the 3 count, I can tell you that.
Not yet. Oh, look, elbows off the chest.
There are instances when a six-man tag match will feature a team where superstars have...
Drew McIntyre sizing it up.
Oh, wow. Can he finish him off here?
He's got him covered. 1, 2. He's got some fight left in him.
How in the world?
Oh, and he hits the axe handle. Corey, earlier you talked about what needs to happen when members of a six-man team have differences or had differences in the past. If the team can't find a way to get on the same page, they will not last very long. Someone on the team...
I think this is the beginning of the end.
Oh, what a DDT!
Wow.
He's in complete control.
And here's a cover. And he kicks out.
That's all right, Cole.
Oh, no. He's got to go for the cover.
Over time, there have been various types of six-man teams that have been successful. This could end it in a hurry.
What an elbow drop.
Right to the heart. He can end it here.
Drop kick. Going for the double play with this move.
Byron, you mentioned some families and groups that created incredible six-man teams. Talking more about factions, don't forget about the likes of the Hart Foundation, Evolution, the Wyatt family, the Shield, and the New Day. These are only some of the trios who've had unbelievable matches against a variety of adversaries.
If we're talking about three-man teams, I need to shout out one of the baddest trios of all time who held the World Six-Man Championship on a number of occasions. I'm talking about the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, and the Road Warriors. When the Dream put on the face paint, you knew it was going to be a bad night for their opponents.
Thanks to Raw General Manager Kurt Angle, in May of 2017, the WWE Universe saw a dream team come together when the Hardy Boys joined forces with the Lunatic Fringe Dean Ambrose. The exciting trio took on Sheamus, Cesaro, and The Miz. Truth be told, both Miz and Ambrose blended in with their impromptu tag team partners pretty well.
And we always make a point to talk about continuity amongst team members. In the six-man match, where Dean Ambrose teamed with the Hardys against Sheamus, Cesaro, and The Miz.
Oh, look out, Braun Strowman is measuring.
Strowman is taking no prisoners right here.
Oh, my gosh, from what heights?
Just when you thought he had nothing left. Wow, I thought he was a goner.
Oh, he's such a tough target.
When a superstar is in a six-man match, one of the most important things... No, he breaks out of it. But does he have enough energy left to get back on the offensive?
Getting some air on that toss.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Corey, you spoke about when Elias just brought the WWE Universe to its feet.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
Elias better not waste this opportunity.
Look at this. Game, set.
And there's the breakup, just in the nick of time. And now he goes for it a second time.
Something that is always important in a six-man match is having the ability to perform double-team moves. One of the things that successful six-man teams try and execute are double-team moves, and then have the third team member perform a signature or finishing maneuver to deliver maximum impact to an opponent.
Wow, what a slam. What does Lashley have in store?
He hits it. Lashley brings everyone to their feet.
Warm up the bus. This one is over.
I don't know if we'll ever see these same six superstars in the ring together again, but boy, I sure hope so.
Looking to steal one. Shoulders down, this could be it.
Barely at 2.5.
Wow, I thought this was over.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Now Elias is controlling the tempo of this match.
What does Lashley have in store? That packed a punch.
That has got to be it.
Just punched him right in the mouth.
Relentless.
Wait for it.
He hits it. Lashley brings everyone to their feet. Oh, my. How in the world did he kick out of that?
With all the damage done, you have to wonder how much more it'll take.
When this guy's on, look out. Gets the tag. Oh, no.
Gosh, the same move over and over. This is relentless.
I think this is the beginning of the end.
Got the reversal.
A competitor has been eliminated.
Both teams working well here together. That's not always the case in a six-man tag team match. Oftentimes, you'll see personal agendas eat their way into the action. He's making a statement here with this attack. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
The scoop slam, the end is near. He wants to do this in the ring. If an opponent exhibits a weakness for a specific move, some will return to utilizing that move as long as possible.
Elias is in position. Well, Elias just brought the WWE Universe to its feet.
That should do it.
Even more amazing this time around, Cole.
And he got a near fall out of it.
He needs to change something fast, guys.
He may have discovered his favorite move.
Elias setting it up.
Oh, boy.
Well, Elias just brought the WWE Universe to its feet.
But can he follow up here?
A competitor has been eliminated.
Back in the ring again.
Drew McIntyre gets out of the way.
Oh, what a German suplex. He's not going to like... this. He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
When this guy's on, look out. Elias setting it up.
Oh, boy.
It starts to feel like a broken record with that move.
But I don't know how much gas he has left, guys.
McIntyre has
Take
been
that.
eliminated.
Glove to the back. Up into the electric chair. Power bomb. And he goes for the pin. 1, 2. A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
What a match.
Both teams working well here together. That's not always the case in a six-man tag team match. Oftentimes, you'll see personal agendas eat their way into the action. Devastating tackle. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
And Braun Strowman's definitely doing what he can to get the psychological edge.
And just like that, this move is leading the charge. hit for the second time now.
Chaos, melee, pandemonium. Incoming! Oh boy, he is rolling. Who wants to walk with Elias?
Back between the ropes. Not the first time we've seen this move tonight. We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe.
This is his opportunity to win this thing.
Uh-oh, this might be the end of Elias tonight.
And maybe not.
And he hits the gut buster. He hits a huge elbow drop. We got to cover. He's going for the pin. At what point do those thoughts creep in of, what do I have to do to put this match to rest? I don't know. I don't know as a WWE superstar to ever have those thoughts of self-doubt.
He's calling for it. Counter here. No, he reverses it. He gets it with a reversal. Look at Braun Strowman stalking him. And here's the monster among men. Corey, look at the power.
Hellacious power slam. This one is... Now that got those shoulders on the mat.
Lashley has been
What an amazing
eliminated.
six-man tag match.
Here are your winners, Braun Strowman, Demon King, and Elias.
The referee's 3 count ends this one. And there's your winner, folks.
Few things are more rewarding than that feeling of keeping your opponent's shoulders down for the 3 count.
And I can imagine there aren't too many people at home regretting tuning in for that amazing match. Wow.